Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a car that once held a unique spot in Maruti Suzuki's lineup, the A-Star. Though it's now discontinued, this compact hatchback still has a place in the hearts of many car enthusiasts, especially those who value practicality, efficiency, and a touch of quirky design. The Maruti Suzuki A-Star was launched in India back in 2008 as a global model. It was actually sold in many countries under different names like the Suzuki Alto or Nissan Pixo. But in India, it came in as the A-Star, positioned slightly above the Alto but below the Swift. It was built on Suzuki's new platform back then and targeted at young, urban drivers who wanted a compact car that was easy to drive in traffic and simple to park in tight spots. Under the hood, the A-Star featured a 1.0-liter, 3-cylinder K10B engine. It produced around 67 horsepower and 90 nanometers of torque, which doesn't sound like much, but for a car that weighed under 900 kilos, it felt surprisingly zippy in the city. Paired with a 5-speed manual transmission or a 4-speed automatic, it delivered impressive mileage, often crossing 19 km/h in real-world conditions. The design was a little polarizing. Some loved it for its tall stance and bubble-like shape, while others found it a bit too funky. But one thing's for sure, it stood out. The headlamps were swept back, the grille was tight and angular, and the rear end had vertical tail lamps that looked quite different from what we usually saw on Indian roads. Inside, the A-Star had a rather minimalistic yet functional cabin. The center console was slightly tilted toward the driver, which gave it a sporty vibe. The speedometer was digital and sat in the middle of the dash in early variants, which some found cool while others found odd. Rear seat space was tight, and the boot was only around 129 liters, definitely one of the smallest in its class. But for solo drivers or young couples, it was enough. In terms of features, it wasn't loaded, but it offered the basics: power steering, front power windows, air conditioning, and optional ABS with dual airbags in top variants. Safety-wise, it met the standard expectations of its time but wouldn't match today's norms. So, why was it discontinued? Despite being a good product mechanically, the A-Star never managed to catch on with Indian buyers in big numbers. It was a bit expensive compared to the Alto, and the quirky design didn't appeal to everyone. As Maruti launched more models like the Celerio and updated Wagon R, the A-Star slowly faded from the spotlight and was eventually pulled from the Indian market around 2014. Today, it's a rare find on the road. But if you're someone looking for a small, reliable used car with good fuel economy and low maintenance, an A-Star in decent condition could still be a solid pick. It's a good example of Maruti trying something bold for the time, and for that, it deserves a bit of respect. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this nostalgic look back at the Maruti Suzuki A-Star, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Cars Lover for more unique car content just like this. See you in the next one.